Did you know a summer intern created Microsoft Solitaire? In the early 1990s, Wes Cherry was a college student who took on a summer internship at Microsoft. During this time, he designed one of the most iconic computer games ever, Microsoft Solitaire. This simple yet addictive card game quickly became a staple for Windows users, helping many people learn how to use the mouse and the graphical interface of their computers. Even though millions played Solitaire, bringing joy and entertainment to their work breaks, Wes Cherry received no royalties for his groundbreaking creation. His story highlights a fascinating aspect of the tech world, where innovative ideas can come from unexpected places, often without the recognition they deserve. Can you imagine creating a game that would entertain millions but not getting paid for it? Here's something incredible about Jindo Island. Every year, this beautiful island off South Korea's coast reveals a stunning natural spectacle. When the tide drops, an astonishing 3-kilometer land passage appears, connecting the island to the mainland. This unique phenomenon occurs only once a year, lasting for just 1 hour. But what causes this magical moment? Well, when the sea level drops around 3 meters, the hidden land emerges, allowing adventurous explorers to walk across what is normally ocean. Locals call this event Moses Miracle, drawing many visitors who are eager to witness the temporary bridge. It's a colorful celebration full of cultural events and joy, showcasing the beauty and wonder of nature. As the tide shifts back, the land disappears, reminding everyone of the ocean's power. So, next time you're in South Korea, don't miss the chance to experience this breathtaking occurrence. You won't believe what's nearby Pianca. Just a stone's throw away from this charming town are Montepulciano and Montalcino, two jewels of Tuscany known for their exceptional wines. Imagine strolling through picturesque landscapes dotted with medieval fortresses and lush olive groves, all while the scent of ripening grapes fills the air. Montepulciano is famed for its elegant Chianti wines, which have delighted palates around the world, while Montalcino boasts the prestigious Brunello di Montalcino, a favorite among wine connoisseurs. These towns offer more than just delightful drinks. They're steeped in history and culture. You can explore ancient walls and visit local vineyards where passionate winemakers share their secrets. Picture yourself enjoying a glass of Brunello while overlooking panoramic views of rolling hills, a true feast for both the eyes and taste buds. Whether you're a wine lover or just looking for a scenic getaway, the area surrounding Pianca invites you to dive into its rich heritage and stunning landscapes. Is it really true that light can be both? This intriguing question stems from the mystery of light's dual nature, where it acts as both a wave and a particle. This phenomenon, known as wave-particle duality, has fascinated scientists for centuries. One of the best illustrations of this concept is the famous double-slit experiment. In this experiment, a beam of light is directed at a barrier with 2 slits, and what happens next is astonishing. When both slits are open, light creates an interference pattern on the other side, similar to waves overlapping and creating ripples. However, when scientists observe which slit the light goes through, it behaves like tiny particles, showing up as individual dots. This shows that light doesn't fit perfectly into our classic definitions. Instead, it behaves in a way that challenges our understanding of the universe. So what does this mean for our grasp of physics? What if I told you Yosemite attracts climbers worldwide? Absolutely. Yosemite National Park is a magnet for climbing enthusiasts, drawing people from all corners of the globe. This breathtaking park is renowned for its colossal granite cliffs, featuring stunning landmarks such as El Capitan and Half Dome. El Capitan, towering at 3,000 feet, presents a formidable challenge that beckons both seasoned climbers and daring beginners. Its sheer vertical face is a playground for adventurers eager to test their skills and push their limits. Similarly, Half Dome captivates hikers with its iconic silhouette and challenging ascent, rewarding those brave enough to tackle its steep trails with unparalleled views of the Sierra Nevada. Yosemite not only offers a variety of climbing routes, but also hosts numerous competitions and events, making it a hub for the climbing community. With options for all skill levels, from beginners to experts, Yosemite promises an unforgettable experience for anyone willing to embrace its natural splendor. So what's stopping you? Pack your gear and immerse yourself in the adventure of a lifetime in this iconic national park. This might surprise you. Jills must mate to stay healthy. Female ferrets, affectionately known as Jills, exhibit a unique health requirement that many pet owners might not be aware of. When a Jill goes into heat, her body produces a significant amount of estrogen. If she fails to mate during this time, these estrogen levels can become dangerously elevated, potentially resulting in a condition known as estrogen toxicity. This condition leads not only to discomfort, but can also cause severe health issues like life-threatening anemia. The excessive estrogen interferes with the production of red blood cells, leading to dangerously low blood counts and, consequently, inadequate oxygen delivery throughout her body. To safeguard their Jills, ferret owners should be informed about responsible breeding practices and the importance of veterinary care. In some cases, if breeding isn't viable, veterinarians can provide treatments to help regulate hormonal levels. Caring for Jills means not just keeping them as pets, but understanding and addressing their specific health needs to ensure they live long and happy lives. Guess what really drives us to yawn? Yawning is more than just a simple act. It's a fascinating behavior that plays a surprising role in our social connections. Researchers have found that yawning can act like a form of nonverbal communication, helping to bond people together. When one person yawns, others around may feel the urge to yawn as well, creating a contagious effect that sparks a sense of togetherness. Although this phenomenon is widely recognized, scientists are still puzzled about its exact purpose. Some suggest that yawning helps increase oxygen flow to the brain or cools it down, while others believe it could signal tiredness or boredom. Despite various theories, no one knows for certain why yawning is so infectious and effective at uniting us. Isn't it intriguing how something so simple can have such depth in our interactions? Turns out the truth is that blood type O reigns supreme. Blood type O is the most common blood type around the world, found in about 38% of people. This popularity isn't just a fun fact, it carries significant importance in the medical field. Unlike other blood types, type O can be transfused to anyone, making it a lifesaver in emergencies. When an accident occurs or during surgeries, having blood type O on hand can mean the difference between life and death for a patient in need. Hospitals often encourage people with this blood type to donate regularly, as every donation is a generous gift that can help multiple lives. Our blood types, whether A, B, AB, or O, reflect our unique genetics, yet type O stands out for its universal compatibility. So, next time you hear someone talk about blood types, remember that type O is a true hero in the world of blood transfusions. Have you ever wondered why women had black lips? In older Japanese paintings, you might notice women with striking black lips, and there's a fascinating reason behind this. These paintings actually symbolize a historical custom known as ohaguro, where women blacken their teeth with a special dye made from iron filings and vinegar. This practice was seen as a sign of beauty and maturity during the Edo period, as it indicated that a woman was married and of high social status. The black lips highlighted the contrast with the white skin, which was highly desirable at the time. While ohaguro has faded from modern beauty standards, these paintings tell us an intriguing story about cultural values and ideals of beauty that were very different from today. It's amazing how art can capture the complexities of a society's customs. What other hidden meanings do you think old artworks might hold? Most people don't know this, but Bangladesh is tiny yet packed. With a staggering population of over 168 million people, Bangladesh ranks as one of the most densely populated countries in the world. To put it in perspective, this tiny nation is 115 times smaller than Russia, yet it's home to more people than all of Russia's vast land areas combined. Russia, covering an incredible expanse of land, has approximately 144 million people, with many parts, especially Siberia, largely uninhabited. This dramatic contrast reveals not just numbers, but also the unique challenges Bangladesh faces, such as urban overcrowding and resource scarcity. As cities like Dhaka swell with residents seeking better opportunities, it's fascinating to see how geography and population can shape different experiences of life. This raises questions about sustainable living in such concentrated spaces. How will Bangladesh manage its growth while ensuring a quality life for its people? Did you know about Tommy Cooper's shocking onstage moment? On April 15, 1984, the beloved Welsh magician and comedian Tommy Cooper experienced a severe heart attack while performing live on stage. While he was known for his slapstick humor and magical mishaps, that night was different. As Cooper collapsed, the studio audience and an astounding 12 million viewers across the UK initially thought it was part of his comedic routine. His distinctive style often blurred the lines between comedy and magic, leading many to laugh in disbelief rather than realizing the gravity of the situation. Only moments later, the reality set in when the laughter faded and the live show turned somber. Cooper's untimely demise shocked the nation, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and memorable performances. This incident remains a powerful reminder of the fine line between entertainment and reality in live performance. How do we react when humor meets tragedy? Is it really true that Chile experienced the biggest earthquake ever? Absolutely. The largest earthquake ever recorded struck Chile on May 22, 1960, and it was a colossal force measuring between 9.4 and 9.6 on the magnitude scale. This tremor lasted an astonishing 10 minutes, wreaking havoc on cities and communities. The devastation wasn't confined to Chile alone. The quake generated powerful tsunamis that traveled across the Pacific Ocean, impacting places as far away as Hawaii and Japan. In fact, the waves reached heights of over 25 meters in some areas. The earthquake caused significant destruction, with thousands of lives lost and infrastructure obliterated. Reconstruction took years, highlighting the need for better preparedness for such natural disasters. This massive geological event reminds us of the Earth's power and the importance of understanding seismic activity. Are we ready for the next big one? Can you imagine that mammals can lay eggs? The platypus and echidna, the only known egg-laying mammals, are fascinating creatures called monotremes. These unique animals stand out not just because they hatch from eggs, but also because they feed their young with milk, just like other mammals. The platypus, with its duck-like bill and webbed feet, loves swimming and hunting for insects in the water, while the echidna, covered in spines, forages on land for ants and termites. Both species have a cloaca, which is a single opening used for reproductive and waste functions, a characteristic shared with reptiles. This means they have a very different anatomy compared to most mammals. Their unusual traits challenge our ideas about what it means to be a mammal. Isn't it incredible how evolution can lead to such diversity in the animal kingdom? This might surprise you. Dust devils are fascinating. These quirky weather phenomena are like miniature tornadoes, but they occur in dry, hot areas rather than stormy ones. Dust devils form when the sun warms the ground, causing hot air to rise rapidly. As this warm air ascends, it can begin to rotate, creating a swirling column that picks up dust and debris. Looking like a mini whirlpool on land, dust devils can reach heights of up to 1,000 feet and travel across the desert landscape, often amusing observers with their dance. They can appear suddenly, making them unpredictable, but also a captivating spectacle. People often spot them in places like deserts or parking lots on hot days. While they're not dangerous like tornadoes, they showcase the power and playfulness of wind. So next time you're in a dry area and see a spinning column of dust, take a moment to appreciate nature's whimsy. Discover the unique eyelashes that tell time. The eyelash clock, created by designer Vina Vittel, transforms the way we look at timekeeping. Instead of traditional clock hands, this fascinating watch uses eyelash-like fibers that sweep gracefully around its face, making it both a functional timepiece and a piece of art. This innovative design not only captivates the eye, but also challenges the norms of conventional clocks. With its unique blend of style and practicality, the eyelash clock invites conversation and curiosity. Imagine wearing something that not only helps you keep track of hours, but also sparks interest in compliments. Vina Vitelli's creation beautifully showcases how art can enhance everyday objects, turning the simple act of checking the time into a delightful experience. Can you envision this striking piece adorning your wrist or hanging on your wall? Prepare to be amazed by Voyager 1's cosmic discoveries. Launched in 1977, Voyager 1 has profoundly changed our perception of the universe. This extraordinary spacecraft embarked on a mission to explore Jupiter and Saturn, revealing their secrets to humanity. Covering over 11 billion miles, Voyager 1 sent back stunning images showcasing Jupiter's swirling clouds and colossal storms, including the iconic Great Red Spot, a tempest larger than Earth itself. Saturn, too, unveiled its magnificent rings, captivating our imagination for generations. The mission was especially groundbreaking when it uncovered Titan, one of Saturn's moons, which boasts lakes of liquid methane and resembles an alien version of Earth. Voyager 1's contributions extended beyond breathtaking visuals. It provided invaluable insights into the atmospheric conditions, magnetic fields, and potential habitability of these distant worlds. As it journeys further into interstellar space, Voyager 1 continues to remind us of the vast mysteries awaiting discovery in the cosmos. What else might we uncover as it pushes beyond the boundaries of our solar system? Can you imagine that sleep affects dream recall? Recent research reveals a fascinating connection between our sleep quality and how well we remember our dreams. It turns out that people who experience poor sleep are more likely to recall vivid dream content. This happens because when you wake up several times during the night, especially right after a dream, your brain is more likely to retain those dream memories. The interruptions during sleep can create a moment of clarity, allowing you to hold on to those fantastical experiences a little longer. Ever woken up suddenly and remembered a dream so vividly that it felt real? That's likely because your sleep cycle was disrupted and your brain had a chance to capture the essence of the dream. Understanding this link can help us appreciate the complex world of dreams and the role our sleep plays in our nighttime adventures. What if I told you crocodile tears aren't sad? Many people believe that when crocodiles shed tears, they are expressing sorrow, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Crocodile tears actually stem from a fascinating biological process. When these reptiles eat, they often produce tears to help lubricate their eyes. This is especially important because it keeps their eyes clear while they hunt. So while it might look like a crocodile is crying, it's really just a natural response to help them thrive in their environment. Understanding emotional responses in animals can be tricky, as people often misinterpret their body language and actions. Crocodiles, for instance, have a complex relationship with their emotions, which are sometimes mistaken for human-like feelings. This example serves as a reminder that nature often works in ways that may surprise us, prompting us to rethink what we think we know about animal behavior. Believe it or not, raccoons wash their food. This quirky habit is not just a cute trick, it's deeply rooted in their ancient instincts. When raccoons dip their food in water, it enhances their sense of touch, helping them to better explore and identify what they are about to eat. This behavior dates back to their ancestors who often foraged in riverbanks and streams. Raccoons are often spotted at lakes and ponds, where they meticulously dip their meals. Whether it's fruits, insects, or even scraps found near human campsites, this washing technique boosts their confidence and accuracy when selecting a tasty treat. It's fascinating how even animals dare to embrace their natural instincts for a delicious dinner. Plus, it shows just how adaptable and intelligent these little critters are. So next time you see a raccoon happily splashing around, remember it's not just playing, it's honing its skills and connecting with its wild history. Did you know jellyfish are mostly water? These intriguing creatures consist of about 95% water, making them some of the ocean's most delicate inhabitants. With a simple structure that lacks complex organs like brains or hearts, jellyfish manage to thrive in diverse marine environments. They've been around for over 500 million years, adapting to everything from warm tropical waters to icy polar regions. Their unique bell-shaped bodies and tentacles allow them to drift gracefully through the ocean, capturing prey with specialized cells that stun or paralyze. Despite their fragile appearance, jellyfish play a vital role in the marine ecosystem, serving as both predator and prey. These fascinating creatures even exhibit bioluminescence, glowing softly in the dark depths of the sea. So next time you see a jellyfish, Remember that there's a complex history and remarkable biology behind these beautiful, gelatinous wonders. Is it really true that surprising truth? 1/3 of Italians avoid the internet? It might come as a shock in our digitally dominated age, but nearly 1/3 of Italians consciously choose to unplug and fully embrace life beyond screens. Instead of endlessly scrolling through social media platforms, many Italians find joy in activities like reading daily newspapers, enjoying rich conversations over a steaming cup of coffee at a local cafe, and savoring the simple pleasures of everyday life. This practice springs from deep-rooted cultural values that prioritize meaningful connections and real-life interactions over the fleeting nature of online engagement. Picture a sunlit Italian piazza, bustling and alive, with the laughter of children, the clatter of espresso cups, and animated discussions under the shade of ancient trees. For these Italians, the act of living in the moment includes delights such as the aroma of freshly baked pizza wafting through the air, or engaging with friends to share stories from their daily routines. This commitment to community and real-world experiences illustrates how stepping away from technology can cultivate richer, more fulfilling lives. Isn't it time we learn from this Italian approach? Here's what actually happens when shoes go giant. In 2015, an innovative Indian shoe company made history by crafting the world's largest shoe, measuring an astonishing 6.4 meters long and nearly 3 meters high. This footwear giant isn't just eye-catching. It's a whopping size 2,090, a figure so large it seems like it steps straight out of a fairy tale. Constructed from leather, rubber, and foam, this enormous shoe symbolizes creativity and craftsmanship at its best. The company aimed to create something unique for a marketing campaign, but ended up setting a world record instead. Imagine the sheer number of people that could fit inside. This monumental shoe not only showcases the potential of design and manufacturing, but also attracts curious visitors who want to see this remarkable feat in person. How many other records will be broken by imaginative minds around the globe? Here's a wild fact about Jurassic Park's Treks. Did you know that one of the most iconic sounds from the film came from a dog's playful antics? The sound of the terrifying Tyrannosaurus Rex shaking its prey was actually recorded from a dog shaking its toy. This clever use of everyday sounds showcases the creativity of sound designers in film. They needed a fierce, intimidating sound to represent the powerful T-Rex, yet they found this unexpected inspiration in something as ordinary as a pet playing. By creatively mixing and enhancing the sound, they crafted the terrifying roar and bone-crunching effects that thrilled audiences in 1993. This innovation highlights how filmmakers often blend real-life sounds with imagination to create unforgettable moments in cinema. Can you believe a dog's toy played a role in such a legendary dinosaur movie? Prepare to be amazed by speed limits of the past. Incredibly, the first ever speeding ticket was issued in 1896 to Mr. Archibald W.O. Campbell for cruising at a mere 8 miles per hour in England. At that time, speed limits were laughably low, set at 4 miles per hour in towns and 6 miles per hour in the countryside. This astonishingly slow pace reflects a time when the idea of a motorized vehicle was still novel and somewhat alarming. Campbell was driving a motorized horseless carriage, an innovative invention that prompted curiosity and caution among the public. Imagine the scene. An astonished crowd witnessing the first infringement of what would evolve into today's complex traffic laws. Back then, police officers patrolled on bicycles, making the rare sighting of a speeding vehicle even more sensational. When Campbell was fined 2 shillings, it wasn't just a slap on the wrist. It was a significant amount, making heads turn and whispers spread. This landmark event highlighted the necessity for regulations as cars began redefining travel, ultimately shaping the modern roadways we know today. What else will history reveal about the evolution of driving? Here's a wild fact about the Great Pyramids. The Great Pyramids of Giza, standing tall for over 4,500 years, are not just stunning pieces of ancient architecture. They are a true marvel of engineering. Imagine moving about 2.3 million massive stone blocks, each weighing tons, without modern machinery. Scholars have long debated how the ancient Egyptians managed such a feat. coming up with theories that range from ingenious ramps to the outlandish idea of alien help. While many believe that a series of ramps were used to haul these giant stones, others suggest that the Egyptians had a sophisticated understanding of physics and logistics. Despite exhaustive studies, there's still no single answer that explains their incredible precision. It's this mystery that continues to enchant historians, engineers, and curious minds around the world. How did they do it? Guess what really drives tariffs in history? The term tariff has a fascinating backstory that dates all the way back to the town of Tarifa in southern Spain. During the 8th century, when the region was under Arab rule, officials charged ships fees as they passed through the crucial Strait of Gibraltar. This was a busy waterway, and the fees collected from the vessels helped fund local administration and maintenance of the port. As trade expanded and economies grew, the concept of tariffs evolved to include taxes levied on imported and exported goods. These fees are now vital tools for governments to control trade, protect domestic industries, and generate revenue. Interestingly, the word tariff itself comes directly from the Arabic word tarif, which means to inform or give notice. Isn't it amazing how a simple fee from the past continues to affect global trade today? Ever heard of time dilation in Einstein's theory? This remarkable idea suggests that time is not a constant, but rather something that can stretch and shrink. According to Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, it turns out that when you're near a massive object, like a planet or a star, time actually moves more slowly compared to areas far away from those massive bodies. Imagine standing next to a black hole. The gravity is so strong that if you could somehow be near it without getting pulled in, you would age more slowly than friends watching from a safe distance. This mind-bending concept reshapes how we understand time and space, raising fascinating questions about how our universe operates. Scientists have tested this phenomenon with amazing gadgets like atomic clocks, and they've confirmed that gravity influences the flow of time. So whether you're dreaming of adventures in space or just wondering about the effects of gravity on everyday life, time dilation shows us how much more there is to discover in our universe. Guess what really drives our ecosystems? A single teaspoon of soil holds more living organisms than the entire human population. That's incredible, right? In that tiny sample, you can find millions of bacteria and various fungi, which play vital roles in maintaining healthy soil and supporting plant growth. These microorganisms work tirelessly, breaking down organic matter, recycling nutrients, and forming symbiotic relationships with plants to help them absorb water and essential minerals. Without them, our ecosystems would struggle to thrive. Soil health is directly linked to the health of our environment, affecting everything from food production to water quality. With so much life hidden beneath our feet, it's easy to see why protecting our soil is essential. So next time you dig in the garden or walk through a park, remember that you're standing on a bustling community teeming with life. How can we better appreciate and protect these tiny heroes? What was drapetomania, and why was it a hoax? Drapetomania was a fabricated mental illness that emerged in the 19th century, claiming that slaves who wanted freedom were suffering from a mental disorder. This false narrative suggested that slavery somehow improved the lives of enslaved individuals to such an extent that only those with sick minds would desire to escape. This ridiculous concept aimed at justifying the brutal institution of slavery by dismissing the very real desires and rights of enslaved people. By labeling their yearning for freedom as a mental illness, proponents attempted to diminish the moral outrage surrounding slavery. Historians today see drapetomania as an example of how false ideologies can be used to manipulate public perception. Recognizing this type of misinformation is crucial in understanding the historical context of slavery and the ongoing fight for human rights today. How can we ensure that history doesn't repeat itself? Can you imagine that cockroaches can survive radiation? It's true, while many people believe these critters can endure nuclear explosions, that's a bit of an exaggeration. However, cockroaches can withstand radiation levels that are up to 10 times higher than what humans can handle. This incredible resilience comes from their simple cellular structures and slow cell division rates, which make them less susceptible to radiation damage. They have adapted well over millions of years, enabling them to thrive in various environments. Yet they aren't the ultimate champions of survival. Other tiny creatures, like tardigrades and certain fungi, show even greater resistance to radiation. This fascinating comparison reveals that while cockroaches are indeed tough, the world of tiny organisms is full of surprises and incredible resilience. Let's uncover the truth about lightsaber sounds. The iconic sound of lightsabers in Star Wars is more than just a cool effect. It's a masterclass in sound design by Ben Burtt. When Burtt was working on the original Star Wars film, he combined the hum from an old television tube with the buzz of a film projector, creating a truly unique sound. This accidental combination resulted in the unmistakable swoosh and crackle that fans recognize instantly. The way these sounds interact gives lightsabers an electrifying presence, making the battles feel even more thrilling. This clever blending of everyday sounds became one of the most recognizable audio signatures in film history, elevating the atmosphere of the Star Wars universe. Today, every time we hear that familiar sound, we're reminded of epic space duels and the timeless struggle between good and evil. Can you imagine a galaxy far, far away without it? Is it really true that chaos inspires creativity? The narrative humorously dives into an array of odd topics, such as quirky flags, unique holidays, and unconventional art forms, illustrating how the world feels like a chaotic playground. This playful exploration suggests that randomness might actually fuel our creativity. For example, when you look at a bizarre flag with unusual colors or an eccentric holiday from another culture, these oddities can spark ideas and inspire laughter. The narrative encourages audiences to react and engage with these unique charms, showcasing the beauty in the unusual. By confronting the absurdities of life, we may find fresh perspectives and invigorating thoughts. Have you ever pondered how a strange piece of art or an unexpected celebration expanded your imagination? So let the chaos of life invite you to connect with the quirky and maybe discover a new way of seeing the world around you. Is it really true that Jesus fell in Guatemala? The sculpture of Jesus of Nazareth Fallen, created by the talented artist Saint Bartholomew Becerra, holds a special place in Holy Week celebrations in Guatemala. This remarkable piece of art captures Christ in a dramatic moment, right as he collapses under the immense weight of the cross. The sculptor's intense realism brings to life the deep sense of pain and struggle, allowing viewers to connect with the humanity of the Savior in a profound way. Every year, thousands flock to witness this powerful representation, which serves not only as a reminder of the sacrifice made during the Passion, but also as an invitation to reflect on personal burdens. As part of the rich traditions of Semana Santa, this sculpture becomes a focal point for both reverence and reflection, illustrating the emotional depth of the story of Jesus. With intricate details skillfully carved into the wood, it's more than just a statue. It's an emotional experience that resonates with people of all ages, prompting them to ponder themes of suffering, redemption, and hope. What specific emotions does this artwork evoke for you? Here's a wild fact about George Washington's dentures. Throughout his life, George Washington battled serious dental problems that would have sidelined many leaders. By the time he became the first president, he had lost most of his teeth and relied on uncomfortable and often stained dentures that required constant upkeep. Instead of letting his dental distress slow him down, Washington showed remarkable determination and continued to lead the nation with strength. Can you imagine having to smile for official portraits while worrying about your false teeth? Despite the discomfort, he maintained a strong public image and remained focused on his duties during these formative years in American history. His struggle with dental issues offers a glimpse into the personal challenges he faced while shaping the country. Even without a perfect smile, Washington's leadership and resilience shone through, reminding us that we can overcome personal difficulties while striving for greatness. Did you know how long snowflakes take to fall? It's quite surprising. Snowflakes can take as long as 45 minutes to drift from the clouds to the ground. This leisurely journey highlights the intricate process of their formation and descent. As snowflakes form high up in the atmosphere, tiny water droplets freeze around dust particles, creating unique crystalline structures. These formations are influenced by temperature and humidity, making each snowflake distinct. Once they start to fall, they can encounter various air currents and temperature changes that slow their descent, allowing them to sway and dance in the air. This graceful journey turns snowflakes into ephemeral works of art that eventually blanket the ground in a soft, white layer. Understanding their travel time not only deepens our appreciation for winter's beauty, but also shows us the delicate balance of nature, how something so fleeting can carry such complexity. Have you ever watched snowflakes fall and wondered about their journey? Here's a wild fact about weather and migraines. Did you know that changes in weather can really affect people who suffer from migraines? For many individuals, shifting weather patterns, especially sudden changes in barometric pressure, can actually trigger these painful headaches. When the pressure drops or rises quickly, it may throw off the body's natural balance, leading to symptoms like severe pain, nausea, and sensitivity to light or sound. Scientists believe that this connection highlights how sensitive our bodies can be to environmental factors. Imagine planning a picnic, only to find that a weather shift suddenly steals your day away with a migraine. For those affected, it's crucial to stay vigilant about changing weather patterns. Keeping a diary of migraine occurrences alongside weather updates can be a helpful way to identify triggers. If you find yourself prone to headaches, consider chatting with a healthcare provider about strategies to manage symptoms linked to weather changes. Can weather really be our worst enemy in health? Crackers add surprise to holiday festivities every year. These colorful, tube-like decorations have found a special place on our holiday tables, often packed with paper crowns, quirky riddles, and tiny trinkets. Originating during the Victorian era in England, crackers began as a fun way to enliven Christmas celebrations. They were initially filled with sweets and gifts, but the modern twist includes entertaining novelties and jokes that spark laughter and joy among family and friends. The excitement builds as everyone gathers around, pulling the crackers apart to reveal their treasures. Wearing the paper crowns, guests join in sharing the jokes, creating memorable moments that light up the holiday spirit. So next time you crack one open, remember that it's not just a tradition, it's a celebration of fun and connection that has lasted through the ages. Prepare to be amazed by John's incredible transformation. John, known as the heaviest man ever recorded, reached a staggering weight of over 600 kilograms. His journey began with a challenging reality as he struggled with obesity, which brought various health issues. However, with determination and support from medical professionals, he embarked on a remarkable weight loss journey. Over time, John managed to shed nearly 400 kilograms, making this not just a personal victory, but also marking the largest weight loss in history. His story is an inspiration to many, highlighting the power of perseverance and the importance of seeking help. Through a combination of diet, exercise, and a strong support system, John became a symbol of change, showing that with effort and dedication, drastic transformations are possible. Isn't it incredible how one person's journey can inspire so many others to take charge of their own health and well-being? Hard to believe, but yams are a festival favorite. In West Africa, especially Nigeria, yams are more than just a food staple. They hold deep cultural significance. Every year, communities come together to celebrate the yam harvest with vibrant festivals filled with music, dancing, and delicious dishes. These events honor the yam as a symbol of fertility and abundance, bringing people together in joyous celebration. Interestingly, Nigeria is the world's largest producer of yams, accounting for over 60% of the global supply. This thriving crop is crucial for local economies and food security. During festivals, you might see creatively cooked yam dishes as families showcase their culinary skills. From yam porridge to yam pottage, the options are both diverse and delicious. So, next time you enjoy a yam dish, think of the rich tradition behind it and the lively festivals that celebrate this remarkable tuber. How fascinating is that? Here's a wild fact about pet therapy. Spending just 30 minutes with your furry friends like dogs or cats can really boost your health and lower your stress levels. When you hang out with pets, your body releases hormones like oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which promotes feelings of happiness and connection. At the same time, it reduces levels of stress hormones like cortisol. This means not only do you feel more relaxed and at ease, but your heart may also benefit from the calming effects of petting or playing with your animal. Regularly interacting with pets can lead to lower blood pressure, improved mood, and even a stronger immune system. Plus, pets can make you feel more connected and less lonely, adding to the overall joy they bring into our lives. Whether you're throwing a ball for your dog or cuddling with your cat, just a little time spent with these loving companions can work wonders for both your physical and mental well-being. Who knew that such a simple activity could have such big benefits? Meet the fastest trash can on wheels. Chris Rollins has taken recycling to a whole new level by inventing a trash can that zooms at a stunning 63 miles per hour. Imagine a garbage bin outfitted with an engine and 3 bicycle wheels, all designed to make waste disposal more exciting. Rollins, who faced a few crashes during testing, was determined to not just create a functional piece of equipment, but something that could catch everyone's attention. His speedy creation challenges the way we think about everyday objects, combining innovation with a sense of humor. This remarkable project showcases how creativity can turn something as mundane as a trash can into a thrilling mechanical marvel. By pushing the boundaries of engineering and imaginative design, Rollins reminds us that even the most ordinary items can become extraordinary. What will he think of next? Let's uncover the truth about the tree lobster. The tree lobster, known as the mallybug, is not an actual lobster, but a fascinating and gigantic stick insect that can grow to the size of a human hand. Once thought to be extinct, this remarkable insect was rediscovered on Ball's Pyramid, a remote island near Australia, where it managed to survive against the odds. Conservationists quickly recognized the importance of protecting this unique species, leading to ambitious efforts aimed at preserving its dwindling population. The tree lobster's distinct appearance and size make it a captivating subject for researchers studying biodiversity and extinction. Thanks to these conservation efforts, the tree lobster has become a symbol of hope in the fight against extinction, showing how targeted action can bring back species once believed to be lost forever. Isn't it amazing how nature surprises us? Can you believe a bridge made of water? Each year in the Netherlands, a unique event takes place that tests the skills of participants on tandem bicycles. Competitors must navigate a narrow floating bridge that spans over water, making balance and teamwork essential. This thrilling ride is not just a test of athletic ability, it also brings together families, friends, and spectators who cheer on the teams, sharing in the excitement and camaraderie that fills the air. Riding a tandem bike requires coordination between two riders, and when you're on a precarious bridge, those skills are put to the ultimate challenge. Imagine the concentration needed to stay upright while crossing a bridge that floats. The event showcases the incredible spirit of the Dutch people, highlighting their love for fun and community. With laughter echoing around them, participants of all ages enjoy a day filled with competition, joy, and sometimes friendly rivalry. It's a sight to behold, bikes swaying gently as they conquer the challenge of riding across water together. What will they come up with next? Is it really true that peripheral vision is weaker at sea? You bet it is. When you're out on the open ocean, your peripheral vision can falter, making colors and shapes appear blurry and indistinct. This happens because the vastness of the sea creates a different visual environment than you'd find on land. Without the familiar colors and shapes of trees or buildings, your eyes struggle to accurately interpret what's out there. You might spot a shadow in the water and wonder, is that a fish or a floating piece of wood? This uncertainty can be especially tricky for sailors and fishermen who rely on their vision to navigate. The blending of colors and the absence of clear landmarks can lead to misinterpretations, which can steer you in the wrong direction or even pose safety risks. So next time you're near the coast, take a moment to appreciate just how vital your vision is, especially in open water. Is it really true that Batman has river roots? The iconic name Batman doesn't just come from comic books or movies. It has a fascinating origin linked to the Batman River. This river flows through a region in Turkey specifically in the southeastern part of the country. The name itself is believed to be derived from the ancient word Batmana, which means a place where the waters flow. It's pretty amazing to think that the world-renowned superhero shares his name with a natural landmark. The Batman River has been an important resource for local communities and wildlife, providing water for agriculture and recreational activities. As you think about the adventures of Bruce Wayne and his alter ego, remember that this unique connection to nature adds an extra layer of storytelling. So the next time you hear the name Batman, you can impress your friends with this neat tidbit about the river, showing how intertwined geography and pop culture can be. Who would have thought a river could inspire a superhero? Discover the stunning branch-like buildings of modern architecture. These incredible structures in the region stand between 360 and 381 feet tall, creating a unique skyline that captures the eye. This architectural design cleverly blends modern elements with nature, making it a visual feast that reflects the creativity and innovative spirit of the area. As you gaze upon these towering buildings, you'll notice how they resemble tree branches stretching toward the sky, a tribute to nature's beauty. This style not only enhances the aesthetic appeal, but also serves as a reminder of how important it is to harmonize urban environments with the natural world. The creativity doesn't stop at appearances. These buildings often use sustainable materials and energy-efficient technologies to minimize their environmental impact. How cool is it that these extraordinary structures help pave the way for a greener future while making our cities more beautiful and inspiring? Guess what really drives eyelid beauty? The skin on your eyelids is the thinnest skin on the human body, measuring just a mere 0.5 millimeters. This ultra-thin layer makes it incredibly delicate, allowing for graceful movements as you blink or express emotions, but it also leaves your eyelids vulnerable to bruising and irritation. Since the eyelids are constantly in motion, they experience wear and tear more than other areas of skin. Factors like lack of sleep, allergies, and harsh weather can make this sensitive skin react easily. That's why it's crucial to treat your eyelids gently. Using a light moisturizer can help hydrate this fragile area, while avoiding harsh products is key to preventing irritation. So the next time you apply makeup or skincare around your eyes, remember how delicate and special your eyelids are. How do you care for your beautiful eyes? Have you ever wondered how gene therapy works? In the exciting field of gene therapy, modified viruses play a key role as vectors, delivering therapeutic genes right into our cells. These special viruses are carefully adjusted so they can no longer cause disease, allowing them to transport beneficial genes instead. When a virus enters a cell, it can introduce a new piece of genetic material, potentially correcting faulty genes responsible for certain medical conditions. This technique has shown promise for treating a range of diseases, including genetic disorders, certain cancers, and even some viral infections. Scientists are continuously improving and testing different viral vectors to make sure they are safe and effective for patients. The prospect of using modified viruses in medicine is not only fascinating, but also opens up new possibilities for curing illnesses that were once thought to be untreatable. As research in this area advances rapidly, we may soon see even more innovative applications of gene therapy in our healthcare. Who knows what breakthroughs are just around the corner? Can you imagine that waterfalls shape our world? Over millions of years, magnificent waterfalls like Angel Falls are formed through fascinating geological processes. The journey begins with river erosion, where flowing water cuts through rock, gradually carving out deep gorges. Meanwhile, tectonic shifts raise the land, creating cliffs and steep drop-offs. Together, these forces create stunning vertical cascades that not only catch our eye, but also play a significant role in shaping landscapes. The presence of waterfalls fosters moisture-rich environments, which are vital for diverse ecosystems to flourish. In these lush habitats, you might find unique plants, birds, and insects that thrive in the dampness. Each waterfall tells its own story, providing a glimpse into the Earth's past while nurturing vibrant life. So next time you see a waterfall, think about the millions of years and the incredible processes that made that breathtaking sight possible. Can ancient cloth reveal secrets of history? An ancient piece of cloth, known as the Shroud of Turin, has intrigued scientists and historians for generations. This mysterious relic is believed by some to be the burial cloth of Jesus Christ, but its origins and significance spark endless debate. Scientists have conducted extensive studies, including carbon dating and textile analysis, to uncover the truth behind its creation. Despite these efforts, the shroud's true age, how the image on it was formed, and the cultural context remains shrouded in mystery. This cloth not only captivates the imagination with its potential connection to religious history, but also raises questions about how artifacts can influence beliefs and culture. As researchers continue to examine the shroud, will we ever uncover the secrets that lie within its fibers? Why exactly does Quelo National Park mesmerize visitors? Nestled in southern Chile, this stunning park features a remarkable hanging glacier that seems to defy gravity, floating gracefully over a steep cliff. As the sun shines on the ice, it melts, sending streams of water cascading down into the lush valley below. This natural spectacle creates a mesmerizing blend of blues and whites in the glacier, contrasting beautifully with the vibrant greens of the surrounding landscape. The sight is so captivating that many hikers and nature lovers come from far and wide to witness it firsthand. Every summer, the glacier continues to shrink due to warming temperatures, reminding us of the pressing issue of climate change. With its unique beauty and urgent message, Quelo National Park isn't just a feast for the eyes. It sparks conversations about our planet's health too. Who wouldn't want to experience such a breathtaking wonder? What if I told you runway models are giant? The average height of these stunning models typically ranges from 5 feet 9 inches to 5 feet 11 inches. This height is not just a coincidence. It helps highlight their figures and showcase clothing in the most flattering way. Although there's no official rule that mandates this height, many modeling agencies prefer taller models because their elongated frames create a striking visual impact on the runway. Designers aim for a particular aesthetic when presenting their collections, and taller models help achieve that goal by allowing garments to flow beautifully. This trend has been a part of the fashion industry for many years, encouraging a specific standard. Yet it's important to note that fashion is evolving, and there's growing recognition of diverse body types on the runway. So, who knows? The future may hold a broader range of heights in the modeling world. Time is tricky, but what exactly is a second? The second is a fascinating unit of measurement, representing the second division of an hour. To break it down, time is first divided into minutes, with each minute consisting of 60 seconds. This system of measuring time dates back to ancient civilizations that used the base 60 counting system. The use of seconds allows us to precisely gauge small moments in our daily lives, from timing a race to ensuring our favorite song plays for just the right amount of time. Scientists and astronomers also rely on seconds when tracking celestial movements or conducting experiments. Interestingly, our definition of a second has evolved. Today, it's based on the vibrations of cesium atoms, giving us a highly accurate way to keep track of time. This precision is crucial in technology, navigation, and even the synchronization of global communication networks. So next time you glance at a clock, remember the journey that each second has taken to help you stay on schedule. What if ancient trousers could tell stories? These remarkable garments, over 3,000 years old, belong to a nomadic horseman from Central Asia. Discovered in the Tian Shan Mountains of China, these trousers provide a fascinating glimpse into the life of ancient cultures. Made from wool and featuring intricate designs, they were designed for practicality and comfort while riding horses across vast landscapes. This discovery reveals not only the ingenuity of ancient tailors, but also highlights the importance of mobility for nomadic groups. As these horsemen traverse difficult terrain, their trousers help them stay agile and protected. By studying such artifacts, we gain insight into the daily lives, beliefs, and customs of people long ago. So the next time you put on a pair of pants, think about the rich history behind such a simple piece of clothing. What if I told you Arabian perfumes last for years? These captivating scents, crafted from rich oils, have an impressive longevity that beats most Western alcohol-based fragrances. Traditional Arabian perfumes are designed to mature over time, often becoming deeper and more complex with age, much like fine wine. This is quite different from many Western perfumes, which tend to fade within hours. The secret lies in the high-quality ingredients, often sourced from flowers, spices, and natural resins that are blended to create a unique olfactory experience. When you apply an Arabian perfume, you're not just wearing a scent, you're embracing a rich cultural heritage that values craftsmanship and time. Imagine selecting a fragrance that tells a story, evolving as you wear it. Have you ever thought about how a scent can capture memories and moments, lingering on your skin and in the air long after you've left the room? Can you guess the sun's size compared to the moon? The sun might seem like a simple ball of light in our sky, but it's a colossal star. In fact, the sun is about 400 times larger than the moon we often see shining at night. This size difference is massive and might surprise you. But here's the twist. The sun is also about 400 times farther away from Earth than the moon. This unique relationship plays a crucial role in how we perceive both celestial bodies. When we look up at the sky, the sun and the moon appear roughly the same size from our perspective, even though one is a gigantic sphere of hot gas, while the other is a small rocky satellite. The sun's immense presence provides warmth and light essential for life on Earth, while the moon influences tides and has been a source of inspiration for countless stories throughout history. It's fascinating how two vastly different objects can create such a harmonious balance in our lives, don't you think? Let's uncover the truth about the continental pole of inaccessibility. This fascinating spot is the furthest point from any ocean on Earth, making it a geographical enigma. Located in the desolate Jialintun Desert of China, the continental pole sits around 2,245 kilometers from the nearest coast. Imagine being so far from the ocean that there's no surf or salty breeze in sight. This extreme distance shows just how vast our planet is and highlights the varied landscapes we have, from towering mountains to barren deserts. The Jialintun Desert itself is a less traveled part of China, filled with unique flora and fauna adapted to its harsh conditions. Visiting such an isolated place might be a challenge, but for adventurers and geography enthusiasts, it's a fascinating destination that sparks curiosity about Earth's diverse environments. So, what other hidden gems might our planet hold? You might be shocked to learn that Tamil is ancient. This remarkable language is recognized as the oldest continuously spoken language in the world, boasting a rich history that stretches back over 2,000 years. Originating from the Dravidian family of languages, Tamil is not just a tool for communication. It's a treasure trove of culture, literature, and history. Millions of people today actively use Tamil, primarily in southern India and Sri Lanka, weaving this vibrant language into their daily lives. Its extensive literature includes classics that date back to the Sangam period, showcasing profound poetry and philosophical thought. Beyond literature, Tamil is celebrated for its unique script and grammatical elegance, captivating linguists globally. By learning Tamil, you not only connect with a living history, but also gain insight into the diverse traditions and communities that thrive around this beautiful language. Isn't it amazing that something so ancient is still so relevant today? Let's explore the fascinating world of diplomacy. The title of Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary holds the highest diplomatic rank, a position that sounds almost magical but is very real. Ambassadors play a critical role in managing relationships between countries, often acting as the official representatives of their home government. With this prestigious title, they possess significant authority to negotiate treaties, engage in discussions, and represent their nation's interests abroad. Imagine living in a foreign country where your job is to foster peace and collaboration. These ambassadors not only navigate complex political landscapes, but also address cultural differences to build bridges between nations. They often participate in high-stakes meetings where every word carries weight. The responsibilities can be immense as they work to safeguard their country's citizens overseas while promoting trade and cultural exchange. Being an ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary is a demanding yet rewarding career, shaping international relations for a more connected world. What do you find most intriguing about this role? Surprising facts about our growing nose and ears. Did you know that while your eyes stay the same size from the moment you're born, your nose and ears never stop growing? That's right. From childhood through adulthood, the nose and ears are influenced by gravity and the body's ongoing changes, which can make them appear larger over time. This growth happens because of cartilage, a flexible tissue that makes up a significant part of these features. And as we age, the effects of gravity can cause this cartilage to elongate and sag. Interestingly, the skin on our face also loses elasticity, which further contributes to the changes in appearance. As a result, many people notice their ears and noses become more prominent as they age. This fact might come as a surprise, especially since we often associate growth with childhood only. So next time you look in the mirror, remember your eyes are just as they were at birth, while your nose and ears keep evolving throughout your life. What happened to trees during the Carboniferous period? During this fascinating time, which lasted from about 359 to 299 million years ago, Earth's landscape was dominated by towering trees that grew in lush, swampy environments. Interestingly, these trees faced a unique situation. They died but didn't decompose. This unusual phenomenon occurred because there were no large land animals, like herbivores, to munch on them, nor were there fungi capable of breaking down their tough, woody structures. As a result, instead of turning into compost, these massive trees piled up over time. The remains eventually transformed into thick deposits of coal, which we mine today for energy. This process played a crucial role in shaping our planet's atmosphere and ecology. The vast coal beds we find now are direct descendants of this ancient accumulation, showcasing a moment when nature's recycling system hit a strange standstill. Can you imagine a world where fallen trees simply kept stacking up? Did you know the first U.S. kindergarten started in St. Louis? This groundbreaking event took place in the 1870s and marked a pivotal moment in educational history. The idea behind kindergarten, which means children's garden in German, was introduced by Friedrich Froebel, who believed in nurturing children's creativity and social skills through play and learning. St. Louis became the birthplace of this innovative approach to education, leading the way for other cities across the nation to follow suit. This new form of schooling aimed to provide a joyful learning environment, recognizing that early childhood education is crucial for a child's development. With a focus on exploration and imagination, children were encouraged to engage with their surroundings, build friendships, and develop foundational skills. The success of St. Louis's kindergarten inspired similar programs throughout the U.S., shaping how we view education for young children today. Can you imagine how different education might be without this important step forward? Guess what really drives Mauna Kea's height? This stunning volcano, known as Hawaii's sleeping giant, reaches a mind-blowing 33,000 feet from the ocean floor to its summit. While only 1,300 feet peak above the waves, its incredible underground base makes it the tallest mountain on Earth when measured from base to peak, even taller than Mount Everest by over a mile. Mauna Kea isn't just impressive for its height, it also plays a vital role in Hawaiian culture and astronomy. The mountain's summit is home to world-class observatories, taking advantage of its high altitude and clear skies for stargazing. The unique environment supports rare plants and animals, making it an ecological treasure. Hiking up Mauna Kea offers breathtaking views and a chance to experience the serene beauty of the Hawaiian landscape. So next time you think of tall mountains, remember that Mauna Kea's true height lies hidden beneath the ocean's surface. Did you know trucks once needed flag-waving safety? In the early days of trucking, these vehicles were seen as quite hazardous due to their size and speed. To warn pedestrians and other drivers of their approach, a person was actually required to walk ahead of the truck, waving a bright red flag. This was before we had modern safety features like seatbelts, airbags, and advanced braking systems. It's hard to imagine a time when a simple flag was the primary warning signal on the busy streets. As truck technology advanced, safety became a priority, leading to innovations that protect both drivers and people around them. Today, trucks are equipped with anti-lock brakes, stability control, and even automatic emergency braking systems. These innovations make our roads safer for everyone. So next time you see a truck zoom by, just think about how far safety has come. Is it really true that some people fear holes? Trypophobia is an intriguing aversion that many experience, though it isn't officially recognized as a medical condition. This discomfort often arises when people see clusters of holes, like in honeycombs or lotus seed pods. For those affected, just looking at these patterns can trigger feelings of anxiety and disgust. Some researchers believe this reaction could stem from our evolution, acting as a defense mechanism against potentially harmful things. After all, certain animals and diseases exhibit similar hole-like patterns, which might explain why our brains react so strongly. Have you ever found yourself feeling uneasy at the sight of a beehive or a sponge? You're not alone. While trypophobia isn't classified in medical literature, it's a real sensation shared by many. Exploring why these feelings occur can lead us to a better understanding of our instincts and fears. Ever wonder how Mr. Beast became famous? In 2017, Jimmy Donaldson, known as Mr. Beast, kicked off his remarkable YouTube journey with a bold video challenge. He counted from 0 to 100,000, and it took him a staggering 40 hours. This incredible feat not only showcased his determination, but also set the stage for the unique content that would attract millions of viewers. As people tuned in, they were captivated by his persistence and quirky sense of humor. What started as an ambitious counting marathon soon evolved into a channel renowned for extravagant challenges, philanthropy, and entertaining stunts. Today, Mr. Beast boasts tens of millions of subscribers, redefining what it means to be a YouTuber. His journey emphasizes that creativity and dedication can lead to substantial success in the digital world. What will he think of next? Here's a wild fact about bedbugs. These pesky little critters have been around for millions of years, dating back to the time of the dinosaurs. Imagine that. While dinosaurs roamed the earth, bedbugs were already establishing their reputation as skilled survivors. Their ability to adapt to different environments has allowed them to thrive throughout history, even making themselves comfortable in human homes. Bedbugs feed primarily on the blood of their host, and they can go months without a meal, which only adds to their resilience. They have evolved numerous survival tactics, from their flat bodies making it easy to hide in tiny cracks, to their ability to reproduce rapidly. Today, despite efforts to control them, these persistent pests are making a comeback in many places. So every time you hear someone complain about a bedbug bite, remember they are sharing an experience with a species that has been crawling around for ages. How's that for a creepy history? Why exactly does DNA hold so much data? A single gram of DNA can store about 700 terabytes of information, showcasing the incredible potential of genetic material. This remarkable capacity comes from the unique structure of DNA, which consists of sequences of 4 bases: adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. These bases can be combined in countless ways, allowing DNA to encode vast amounts of data, much like a computer does with binary code. Scientists have begun harnessing this potential for developing advanced storage solutions. Imagine a future where libraries of books, films, and entire databases could be tucked away in tiny DNA strands. Not only is DNA incredibly compact, but it is also durable, capable of lasting thousands of years under the right conditions. With ongoing research, we could unlock new ways to store and manage our ever-growing data needs. How cool is that? Hard to believe, but Kajaibin connects us to abracadabra. This fascinating concept, known as facta manari, has been around for 10 years, shedding light on the use of magical phrases in our daily conversations. Kajaibin, which originates from the enchanting word abracadabra, isn't just a whimsical word for peace, it serves a deeper purpose. It's designed to link us to Akar Kunal, a term believed to take us back in time, specifically to moments from 3 years ago. Imagine the power of a phrase that not only invokes tranquility, but also bridges time. By understanding and using Kajaibin, people can feel a connection to the past while fostering harmony in the present. This engaging interplay of language challenges our perception and invites us to explore how words can shape our experiences. Isn't it intriguing how such phrases can weave together different elements of our lives? Discover the amazing origins of The Simpsons. The Simpsons is not just a beloved show, it represents a pivotal moment in animated television history. Created by Matt Groening, this show first hit screens in 1989 and quickly gained popularity for its sharp humor and cultural commentary. What many don't know is that it was developed alongside other animated series like Yaskemi Ovcha and Yabba Dabba, which were part of a wave of innovations in the animation industry. Simpsons made its mark by combining satire, relatable characters, and a unique family dynamic, setting it apart from its predecessors. Its influence can be seen today in countless animated programs that followed. So when you laugh at Homer's antics or Marge's frustrations, remember that this iconic series not only shaped entertainment, but also opened doors for future animation, encouraging diverse storytelling and creative freedom. Have you ever thought about how these early influences shaped your favorite shows? Experience the breathtaking beauty of Ditchin Falls. This stunning waterfall, resting on the border between China and Vietnam, captivates visitors with its impressive width and spectacular multi-tiered drops. Stretching across two countries, Ditchin Falls stands out as one of the rare transboundary twin waterfalls, which adds to its allure. Each side showcases unique views, allowing adventurers to take in the majestic flow of water cascading over rocks while surrounded by lush greenery. The sound of the thundering water combined with the vibrant surroundings creates an unforgettable atmosphere that attracts nature enthusiasts and photographers alike. Whether you explore from the Chinese side or trek through Vietnam, the experience offers a glimpse into nature's grandeur. Adventure seekers also appreciate the hiking trails nearby, which lead to breathtaking vantage points. As you stand before this natural marvel, you can't help but feel a sense of wonder and appreciation for the Earth's beauty. Have you ever seen a waterfall that flows between two nations? Do you know what a group of owls is called? It's fascinating to learn that a gathering of these wise birds can be referred to by several names, with Parliament being the most popular. This unique term likely comes from the idea that owls symbolize wisdom and knowledge, fostering a connection to the deliberative assemblies of humans. In addition to Parliament, some might refer to owls as a Congress, a term that plays on the idea of bringing together different members for discussion. Another lesser-known term is state, which adds an air of formality to these gatherings. Many people, however, simply call them a flock, reflecting a more general term for groups of birds. This variety in naming showcases the rich tapestry of language and the way we observe the natural world. Next time you spot owls together, think about which name you prefer. This might surprise you. Venice has floating buses. The Vaporetto is a unique public transportation system that glides through the iconic canals of Venice, making exploration both fun and convenient. Unlike traditional buses, these watercraft help passengers get around the historical city, where streets are replaced by serene waterways. Tourists from all over flock to the city, eager to hop on a Vaporetto and snap selfies as they navigate the picturesque scenery. As you ride, you're treated to breathtaking views of centuries-old buildings reflecting on the shimmering water, making each trip an adventure. Don't worry if you're new to this aquatic mode of transport. Friendly staff are always around to help. The Vaporetto isn't just about getting from point A to point B, it's a memorable experience that immerses you in the charm and beauty of Venice. Have you ever taken a ride on a floating bus? What if I told you humans walked on the moon first? It's true. Before we had the convenience of wheeled suitcases, which didn't hit the market until the 1970s, humanity had accomplished an incredible achievement: landing astronauts on the moon. In 1969, during the Apollo 11 mission, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin took those historic first steps on the lunar surface, while Michael Collins orbited above in the command module. This remarkable feat showcased human ingenuity and determination, proving that we could reach beyond our planet. Imagine astronauts bouncing around in bulky spacesuits, planting the American flag in a world completely different from Earth, all while travelers on the ground were still hauling heavy bags. The fact that we achieved such a monumental goal before designing a suitcase with wheels is a fascinating reminder of how innovation can sometimes lag behind our most ambitious dreams. Could you have imagined that? Did you know the Montreal Canadiens are hockey legends? The Canadiens hold a remarkable record, boasting the most championships in professional hockey history. With 24 Stanley Cup victories, this iconic team has earned a special place in the hearts of fans across generations. Founded in 1909, they've not only showcased unparalleled skill on the ice, but also built a rich tradition that celebrates hockey culture in Canada and beyond. The team's passionate supporters fill arenas, proudly donning their red, white, and blue jerseys, creating an electric vibe at every game. Players like Maurice Richard and Jean Béliveau have become household names, symbolizing excellence in the sport. Their legacy is not just about winning, it's about community, pride, and the thrill of the game. Whether you're a lifelong fan or new to the sport, the Canadiens' history provides a fascinating glimpse into what makes hockey such a beloved pastime in North America. Have you ever wondered about birthday coincidences? Sierra Blair and Jose Irvin found themselves in a delightful situation as they celebrate their birthdays on August 18th. This special day didn't just belong to the two of them, though. In a twist of fate, their twins were also born on the same date, creating a unique family bond that most people can only dream about. Imagine the joy of celebrating together each year. This coincidence means that the whole family can throw one big celebration filled with cake, laughter, and shared memories. It highlights how small moments can weave together families in unexpected ways. For Sierra and Jose, every August 18th is a reminder of their unique connection and the love they share. It's the perfect opportunity to create traditions and memories that they will cherish for years to come. Can you think of anyone else who shares such a remarkable birthday story? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Sun Jong Cave astounds adventurers. This incredible cave, nestled in Vietnam's Phong Nha Bang National Park, proudly holds the title of the world's largest cave, stretching over 5 kilometers. Discovered in 1991, it remained a mystery for almost 2 decades until its full exploration in 2009 unveiled its stunning wonders. What makes Sun Jong Cave particularly fascinating is its unique weather system. Inside, you'll find a different climate, often with its own clouds and mist. This extraordinary environment nurtures lush underground jungles, teeming with biodiversity. Adventurers flock to this natural wonder to experience its sheer scale and beauty, with towering stalagmites and vast chambers that feel like another world. As you explore deeper, you might even feel like an astronaut on an alien planet. Have you ever imagined walking through a cave that could host its own weather patterns? Here's a wild fact about your perception of reality. The perception of the world can change without altering the world itself, which means that how we see things is often just as important as what's actually happening. Imagine 2 people watching the same sunset. One might see a breathtaking blend of colors while the other feels a sense of sadness. This shows that our feelings, experiences, and beliefs shape our understanding of reality. Studies in psychology reveal that our brains process information based on these personal lenses, influencing everything from our emotions to our decisions. This phenomenon underscores the importance of perspective in communication and conflict resolution. Often, simply changing how we approach a situation can lead to better understanding and solutions. So how do your unique experiences shape your view of the world? Did you know Japan launched the first cell network in 1979? This groundbreaking innovation changed how we communicate forever. Before this, the world relied mainly on landline telephones, which limited mobility. Japan's NTT, Nippon Telegraph and Telephone, developed the first commercial cellular network, allowing people to make calls while on the go. The system was called the 1G network, and it enabled users to connect through analog signals. This meant that instead of being tethered to a wall, you could chat and travel freely. The technology was revolutionary, paving the way for the mobile phones we use today. As the years went by, advancements in technology transformed these analog systems into digital ones, leading to faster, more reliable connections. Today, we're so accustomed to having instant communication at our fingertips, it's hard to imagine a time when that wasn't possible. The 1G network in Japan sparked a global cell phone revolution. Thankfully, we can now share moments with friends and family no matter where we are. Guess what really influences honey's amazing flavor? The flavor of honey isn't just sweet, it's a delightful mix that comes straight from the flowers that bees visit. Different flowers produce different types of nectar, and this is where the magic begins. For example, nectar from clover flowers creates a light, mild honey, while nectar from orange blossoms leads to a more citrusy flavor. This wonderful variety means that honey can range from floral and fruity to rich and robust, all based on the flowers chosen by the bees. Bees are like little flavor scientists, gathering nectar from countless blooms and transforming it into the delicious honey we enjoy. Not only does this affect the taste, but it also influences the color, aroma, and even the health benefits of honey. So next time you taste a spoonful of honey, think about the flowers that made it possible. What floral notes are you savoring in your favorite jar of honey? What if I told you Arizona licenses have a twist? In Arizona, the rules for driver's licenses are quite unique. Unlike many states where licenses must be renewed every few years, Arizona allows drivers to keep their licenses valid until they reach the age of 65. This means you can drive freely without worrying about renewal reminders for decades. However, once you hit that milestone birthday, it's time to renew in person every 5 years. This approach is designed to encourage safe driving among older residents, while also reducing the hassle of frequent renewals. After all, maintaining a driver's license can often be a tedious task. So the next time you think about license laws, remember Arizona's interesting take that benefits both young and older drivers. Have you ever thought how these rules reflect attitudes toward aging and driving safety? Is it really true that our brain is mostly fat? You might be surprised to learn that the human brain is the fattiest organ in our body, made up of nearly 60% fat. This high-fat content is not just for show, it plays a vital role in keeping our brain functioning properly. These fats are essential for building the brain's structure and are involved in crucial processes like protecting nerve cells and supporting communication between them. You see, the brain relies on fats, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, to grow and maintain its cells. This is why a balanced diet, rich in healthy fats, is important for brain health. Not only do these fats aid in brain function, but they also help with memory and cognitive skills. So next time you think about what to eat for brain power, consider foods like fish, nuts, and avocados. Embracing these healthy fats can help fuel your brain, keeping it sharp and ready to tackle challenges every day. Is it really true that chicken color reveals its secrets? The color of chicken meat surprisingly hinges on the bird's diet and how active it is. For instance, free-range chickens that roam around and exercise their muscles tend to have darker leg meat. This is because the more a chicken walks or runs, the more its muscles are used, which leads to that richer color. Additionally, you might be surprised to learn that what chickens eat can also change their appearance. For example, if their diet includes marigold petals, hens will produce fat and skin that take on a yellowish tint. So next time you see a chicken dish, remember that the hues you see are tied closely to how the chicken was raised and what it ate. This not only enhances the visual appeal of the meat, but also hints at how nutrition can impact our food, signaling a connection between animal diet and human meals. What if Viagra could boost your flower arrangements? This surprising use of the popular erectile dysfunction drug isn't about romance. It's all about keeping those blooms vibrant and full of life. Studies have shown that a tiny amount of Viagra can actually help cut flowers live longer. The secret lies in the active ingredient, sildenafil, which helps improve blood flow. When flowers absorb this substance through their stems, it may enhance their ability to take in water, giving them that perky, upright look we all love. Imagine bringing home a bouquet that stays fresh for days longer than usual. This clever trick not only brightens your home, but also reduces waste since fewer flowers end up wilting in the trash. Just remember, it's important to use the right dosage. A single crushed tablet mixed in water is usually enough for a whole vase. So next time you're arranging flowers for a special occasion, consider this quirky tip that gives new meaning to the phrase flowers in full bloom. Did you know ants can lift so much more than you? Ants are true superheroes of the insect world, showcasing incredible strength relative to their size. These tiny creatures can carry objects that weigh up to 50 times their own weight. This remarkable ability allows them to transport food back to their colonies, build intricate nests, and even work together to move larger items. Their strength isn't just for show, it plays a crucial role in their adaptability and survival. With thousands of ants working in unison, they can transport food resources or nest materials efficiently, turning a seemingly simple task into a grand teamwork display. It's amazing to think about how these small insects have developed such advanced collaboration skills, allowing them to thrive in diverse environments. From rainforests to deserts, their strength and teamwork help them exploit various resources, placing them among the most adaptable species on our planet. So, the next time you see an ant, remember it's not just a tiny bug, it's a powerful team player in nature's grand design. Dive into the incredible world of aquatic life. Did you know that around 94% of all life on Earth is found in our oceans, rivers, and lakes? This astonishing statistic shows just how dominant aquatic creatures are compared to the land-dwelling animals we often see. From the bustling coral reefs teeming with fish to the mysterious depths of the deep sea where giant squids lurk, aquatic ecosystems are rich with diversity. These waters are home to countless species, many of which we haven't even discovered yet. Meanwhile, terrestrial life, including all the animals, plants, and humans on land, makes up a mere fraction of Earth's total biodiversity. This highlights the importance of protecting our water bodies, as they harbor the majority of life forms on the planet. What fascinating discoveries might still await us beneath the waves? This might surprise you. Germany's 25,000 castles. Did you know Germany boasts around 25,000 castles, far surpassing the approximately 13,000 McDonald's locations in the United States? These castles come in all forms, from imposing medieval fortresses to stunning Renaissance palaces, showcasing the nation's captivating history and architectural diversity. One iconic example is Neuschwanstein Castle, which draws millions of visitors each year with its enchanting design that looks straight out of a fairy tale. But not all castles are in pristine condition. Many stand as mysterious ruins amidst breathtaking landscapes, inviting exploration and imagination. Furthermore, numerous castles have been beautifully restored and transformed into vibrant museums, luxurious hotels, or unique event spaces. For anyone fascinated by history and architecture, Germany's castle-filled landscape is like a treasure trove just waiting to be explored. Let's uncover the truth about capybaras. These fascinating creatures are the world's largest living rodents, native to South America. Imagine an animal that can grow up to 1.3 meters long and weigh as much as 66 kilograms. Capybaras are semi-aquatic herbivores, which means they spend a lot of time near water thanks to their webbed feet that help them swim gracefully. Their brown fur blends in with the lush environments they inhabit. Did you know they can hold their breath underwater for up to 5 minutes? This skill is handy when they need to escape predators. What's even more interesting is their social nature. Capybaras often live in groups of up to 100 individuals, forming strong bonds and enjoying each other's company. With their unique adaptations and charming personalities, capybaras certainly stand out in the animal kingdom. Prepare to be amazed by salamander eggs. These remarkable eggs, especially from the Ambystoma genus, exhibit a fascinating gelatinous and translucent appearance. This unique look isn't just for show. The protective gel around the eggs shields them from hungry predators and prevents dehydration. Many salamander species have adopted a special way of reproducing called ovoviviparity. This means that instead of laying eggs in the water, they incubate their young internally until they are ready to emerge. When the baby salamanders are prepared, they are released into the water, fully formed and ready to start their lives. It's a clever adaptation that increases their survival chances. Each developmental step showcases nature's ingenuity, allowing these stunning creatures to thrive in environments that would typically be hostile to their eggs. Have you ever wondered how such tiny eggs hold the potential for life? You won't believe this about energy efficiency. Over the past 2 decades, advancements in technology have dramatically improved our energy use, particularly in standby power. Standby power, often called vampire power, refers to the energy consumed by devices when they are turned off but still plugged in. Thanks to innovations like smart power strips and better appliance designs, we've seen an incredible 90% reduction in this unnecessary energy waste. This shift not only helps consumers save money on their electricity bills, but also contributes significantly to environmental conservation by reducing overall energy demand. Imagine how many batteries and resources we're saving every year. As more households adopt these energy-efficient devices, the positive impact on our planet becomes even more pronounced. Are you ready to unplug those energy vampires for good? Here's a wild fact about tropical rainforests. Since the 1960s, we have lost more than half of the world's tropical rainforests, and that's a huge deal. These lush forests aren't just beautiful, they are vital for our planet's health. They host millions of species that we haven't even discovered yet, acting as an irreplaceable treasure trove of biodiversity. Moreover, tropical rainforests play a key role in regulating our climate by absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. When we lose these forests, we're not only accelerating climate change, but we're also wiping out ecosystems that support countless animals and plants. The impact of this destruction often goes unnoticed until it's too late, which is why raising awareness is so important. Protecting these invaluable resources is crucial. After all, preserving rainforests means securing a healthier planet for future generations.